In the Netherlands fleet. It's in service for now about 2 years. It's a massive 35-ton machine powered by a 734 powered Mercedes V8 engine, bringing it to an astonishing speed of 88 kilometers an hour when limited and an astonishing 110 kilometers an hour with the limiter off. The Boxer is armed with a 50 caliber machine gun on top with a remote controlled weapon station, so the gunner doesn't have to be on the deck of the vehicle and he can be safely inside the vehicle when firing, giving it an effective range for about 2 kilometers. What we see here is the engineer vehicle of the Boxer. It's crewed by 3 members, the driver, the commander and the gunner, and it provides space for about 6 people in the rear for dismounted personnel. Besides the engineer variant of the Boxer, we also have the cargo version of the Boxer, the ambulance version of the Boxer, and a mobile command post for the Boxer. Which makes it special is this vehicle can be converted in any of these in under half an hour.
That is quite amazing. You can literally turn it from one user to another in 30 minutes, and that must be really useful in terms of its design and quite clever thinking.
Yes, it is. It is being designed to be very adaptive, even when it's used by different countries. If every country has the same driving module, the combat modules can be converted to each other, giving us some great effectiveness in the battlefield.
And I suppose it also means that you don't have redundant vehicles that you don't need to use. You can make sure that they're all in service all the time. You can really see the speed of that vehicle. It really is quite awesome to be that close to that moving around. It's over 700 brake horsepower in that vehicle. Stefan, thank you so much indeed for talking to us. I'm just going to nip across to speak to Chris, because the other vehicle that you can see is very special as well, with its revolving antennae on the top. Chris, tell us about the other vehicle that we can see that the Netherlands Army have brought with them today.
Yes, good afternoon everyone. This is the Leopard PRTL, the anti-aircraft Leopard, brought to us by courtesy of the Royal Netherlands Army Historic Collection. They've been joining us for the last 5 years with some significant vehicles. This year they came with 5 low loaders from the Netherlands, 3 for the 2 Boxers they brought down for an Army liaison, the Leopard recovery you saw just earlier, and they kindly brought as well the PRTL, which is a very impressive piece right on the mount right there. So yeah, very grateful for our Dutch support, and they have a fantastic historic collection which is part of the Royal Netherlands Army.
And I have to say that's probably one of the most unusual vehicles that we've had at Tankfest for this weekend. Great photo opportunities for that if you want to get that when it comes back down again. But the anti-aircraft device on the top is what makes that really very unusual. So some great photograph and video opportunities of these vehicles as they come round. Don't underestimate the power of that Boxer. It is absolutely fantastic. Such a fast piece of modern military equipment. As Stefan was mentioning, over 700 brake horsepower in the Boxer and 110 kilometers an hour. Of course, it's all 8-wheel drive, and the guns can be fired from inside the shell of the vehicle. And in terms of the needs of a modern army, the ability to convert that Boxer into a different use within 30 minutes is one of the key factors why it's very popular as a current vehicle. Because you could change it from what you see now into an ambulance vehicle in about half an hour, as Stefan was saying slightly earlier. So please give a round of applause to our friends from the Royal Netherlands Army. It's always wonderful to have them as guests here at Tankfest every year. And do make sure you do catch up with them in the tank park between 12:30 and 1:30 when it reopens. Stefan's going to be there. He'll be able to answer any questions that you've got. He of course was commentating with us on that display, and he'll be more than happy to answer a question. As with the rest of the team, they're the most friendly bunch. They're very nice to them, excited for the piece of equipment they bought with them this year for Tankfest, and they'd love to see you between 12:30 and 1:30 in the tank park. Just a reminder, if you are taking pictures, which I know lots of you are, and any video, do make sure when you upload that to social media you use the hashtag Tankfest2019. It is of course the 16th Tankfest. They started in the year 2000, originally every other year, and then it's been yearly over the past few years. A big hello to anybody who's been to all of them. I know a number of you have, many of you have caught me as I've been wandering around and telling me that you are full 16-year sign-ups to Tank.